Okay, welcome back. I wanted to introduce the contenders of our battery test. We have four 12-volt, 9-amp-hour batteries. Here we have an Enersys high-rate data-safe battery. This one is a CSB battery, which is common. They're made in China, and same dimensions as the other one, except a little bit of vents on the top, but otherwise it looks pretty similar. This is an MHB battery that came stock in one of the UPSs that we sell. And so this is like a base battery that you would typically find in any UPS. And on the end is the Interstate battery. You obviously probably know the Interstate name from car batteries, but they've kind of branched out into high discharge rate batteries for the UPS market. So we wanted to try it and see what it was. The catalyst for this experiment came because if you read the labels on all of these, they're a little bit different. So this Enersys says 12 volts, 360 watts per cell, 15 minutes. This CSB says 12 volts, 580 watts over 5 minutes. This MHB says 12 volts, 9 amp hours over 20 hours. Now, what does that really mean? As we dig into it, we know that watt hours really is the only metric that we care about. Watts is what gives us the power, but every one of these companies markets a little bit differently, and a higher number makes it sound better. And as you can see, this 20 watt hour actually in the chart, if you look at the spec sheet, only gives you power that's a fraction of that over 20 hours. So it's not really comparable. But when we line up the watt hours side by side, we see they're all pretty close, except this MHB does claim a pretty high watt hour. So because of that, we put them head to head and see if the marketing's true, and if the specifications of the batteries, if the internal chemistry is any different and provides any different value from battery to battery. And so if you comment on this video or on any of the previous videos talking about this challenge and guess which one of the batteries lasts the longest and the number of cycles that you think we'll get out of these, then we'll send you a swag bag with some of Tech Connect's favorite things.